Also joined by phone by our friend and colleague Joy Reid. Joy, I don't know if you've heard some of the conversation and reaction so far to Derek Chauvin being found guilty on all 3 charges.
I have. I heard, both Jason and Michael, our friends. And listen, my first thoughts as I heard that verdict being read, Nicole, really were for George Floyd's family. You and I both interviewed members of his family, his brother, Philonise, his daughter, who famously yelled out, "My daddy changed the world." And I think that what just happened today, I take Jason's caveats to heart, but even if it took 10 police officers to bring about a verdict that will bring justice and a sense of peace for this family, I'm good with that. Because the reality is, the verdict today was not just against this police officer. It was against the kind of defense that was mounted for him. It's the same kind of defense that was mounted in the Rodney King case. The black Superman, who, no matter how much violence you commit against his body, can raise up, even from the dead, in the case of George Floyd, and pose a threat. The thought of a black man as an inherent threat, a black body as an inherent threat. That's what Derek Chauvin's defense tried to use in his defense. The idea that George Floyd's own life issues were to blame for his death. The fact that he became addicted, like so many Americans who are struggling with addiction, that's the cause of his death. That even a car that we weren't even sure was a gasoline-powered car, being too close to it and trying to hold on to it, that was what was to blame for his death. Everything but the police's action was blamed. And we've seen that defense work from Rodney King, in the 90s, early 1990s, all the way up to today. We've seen every excuse for the killing of black bodies. And the excuse always includes blaming the dead. The fact that that didn't work this time, even if it took all of these other police officers, who, by the way, it's important that they testified, Nicole, because this was police drawing a line, right? This was law enforcement.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.